Why comfort is quietly costing you money. There is a version of financial decision-making that feels calm, stable, and completely reasonable on the surface, yet over time it creates a pattern that is surprisingly expensive. It often begins with small choices that reduce friction in the moment, choices that feel justified because they make life easier, more predictable, and less mentally demanding. Nothing about these decisions appears reckless, and in isolation, they rarely are, but when they repeat over months and years, they begin to form a structure where comfort slowly replaces optimization. Comfort, in this context, is not luxury. It is familiarity. It is choosing what is known over what is uncertain, what is immediate over what requires effort, what fits into routine rather than what disrupts it. This includes things like sticking to the same subscriptions, using the same services without comparison, avoiding renegotiation of costs, or choosing convenience over efficiency even when the difference is measurable. The psychological reward is subtle but consistent, as each decision removes a small amount of cognitive strain. The underlying mechanism is tied to how the brain values effort. When a decision requires research, comparison, or delayed gratification, it introduces friction, and the brain tends to assign that friction a cost. To avoid that cost, it defaults to the familiar option, even if the financial cost is slightly higher. Individually, these differences appear insignificant, but the pattern becomes visible when viewed mathematically over time. Imagine a recurring decision that costs just a small amount more than the optimal alternative. The difference might seem negligible in a single instance, but when multiplied across dozens of categories and extended over long periods, the cumulative effect becomes meaningful. This is not about dramatic overspending, but about consistent micro-inefficiencies that quietly compound. The system does not require large mistakes to produce large outcomes, only repeated small ones. This pattern becomes more reinforced as income stabilizes. When financial pressure decreases slightly, the urgency to optimize often declines as well. The focus shifts from efficiency to stability, and stability gradually blends into comfort. Over time, this creates a plateau where income may increase, but cost structures rise alongside it, not through conscious upgrades, but through accumulated convenience. From a behavioral perspective, this is closely related to decision fatigue. As daily responsibilities increase, the capacity to evaluate every financial choice decreases. Comfort becomes a shortcut, a way to preserve mental energy. This is not irrational, it is adaptive, but it introduces a trade-off where financial efficiency is quietly exchanged for cognitive ease. The cost is rarely immediate, which makes it harder to detect. When viewed through a mathematical lens, the effect resembles a slow leak rather than a sudden loss. A slightly higher recurring cost, multiplied across time, behaves similarly to a negative compounding effect. Instead of money working in your favor, small inefficiencies work against you, gradually reducing the total amount that could have been retained or redirected. Historically, periods of economic stability often correlate with increased consumption of convenience. As systems become more efficient externally, individuals tend to rely more on ease internally, outsourcing effort in exchange for time or simplicity. While this can be beneficial, it also creates an environment where costs become less visible and less questioned. Zooming out, the real impact is not just the money spent, but the shift in financial awareness. When comfort becomes the default, the feedback loop between decision and consequence weakens. Costs become background noise rather than active variables. This makes it harder to identify inefficiencies, not because they are hidden, but because they are normalized. The shift begins when comfort is no longer seen as neutral, but as a variable with a measurable cost. This does not mean eliminating convenience, but understanding its price and applying it selectively. When awareness increases, even small adjustments can begin to change the overall structure, not by removing comfort entirely, but by aligning it with intention rather than habit. Over time, the goal is not to optimize every decision, but to reduce the number of decisions that go unexamined. This creates a balance where mental energy is preserved without allowing inefficiencies to compound unchecked. The system becomes more deliberate, and as a result, more efficient without becoming rigid. In the end, the cost of comfort is not dramatic, and that is precisely why it is powerful. It operates quietly, consistently, and often invisibly, shaping financial outcomes through repetition rather than intensity. And once that pattern becomes clear, the question shifts from whether comfort exists to where it is quietly influencing decisions without being noticed.